Greetings and salutations. Take 2 for this session. My apologies to my players, but OBS and Windows 11 seem to have issues. I'm Raven, your host. We have our players Surot, Lantern, and Yuki. Okay, let's get on with this. It's a case of summarising what we've done before I notice my technical hiccups. Is the party is still in the Endless Market. Chifos in his condo has just been accosted by Stan, who's complaining about a certain pudding-loving dove who has been squatting in the war machine known as the Desert Moose. He is asking him to remove him because he has a lot more clients to deal with and he's just taking a valuable space. And moving on.
Okay, Yuki, come on, get up.
Is it breakfast time yet?
You can take a bite out of Okasan when we find him.
Wait, when did he get here?
I have no idea, but apparently he is squatting in something called Desert Moose.
Okay. Well,
we will know it by the graffiti on it, apparently.
Okay. I'd get Francine and Omnius, but they're both kind of busy at the moment.
We still don't know exactly where Omnius went, though we?
Well, maybe we're lucky and he found the chair.
Yeah, maybe. Francine has been sworn for 3 days now. Yeah, well. Okay, let's go see if we can figure out exactly how Okasan got here, and if we can manage to get him out of whatever it is he's found himself in.
Hopefully.
How do we end up in these situations?
It's lucky, I guess.
All bad. So we head towards the general direction of the Desert Moose, since Stan didn't really comment on exactly where it was.
Yeah, rather forcing that. No one ever takes that war machine for a spin, because the last time they did, it cost Stan a lot of property damage. And he's been having the keys ever since. But you find the Desert Moose, that strange war machine with the antlers welded to it. A strange mixture of basically something looking like it's some kind of shelled creature mixed with a pickup truck.
This is bringing back unpleasant memories.
At least there's no worm this time.
Somewhere close, someone's playing the drums.
Yep, definitely getting flashbacks to a bad scenario. Oh boy. I start pounding on the metal shell going, Okasan, are you in there?
And that is why Lord Palmerston is the greatest Prime Minister. Another round of cinnamon water.
God, that was really funny for like a second, because your mic didn't actually pick up the first part of that, but Stars did. So you were like way off in the distance for a few seconds there.
He was buried in like the seat of the car.
Who is Lord Palmerston and what? Okasan, get out here.
Ah, hello, friend Shifras and friend Yuki. It's been a while.
What are you doing here?
Okasan is on a journey, he is.
No, how did you get here?
By going on a journey.
Okay, can you spell out more specifically how you ended up in this market?
Well, there was an argument with Owl Thing. There was a point where Okasan was riding bicycle in a tornado. It's been a journey. Okasan, it's a deep spiritual journey assigned by Lord Putty and the one true pudding.
Did you make graffiti all over car?
It is important part of journey, it is. I must spread the wisdom.
This is not your car, you know.
It is place where wisdom must be shared. It is a place of great spiritual significance.
And exactly what makes it a great place of spiritual significance?
It is rife with musk.
Yes, we've heard about that, and he will have to fumigate the thing now.
You also notice, for anyone who pays close attention, that there's at least one bit of graffiti that doesn't belong to Okusan. It says, on close inspection, lay on hands cures scurvy.
Okasan's learning all sorts of things about paladins today.
How long have you been in this car?
Okasan doesn't know. Time is an illusion, unless it's taco time.
So just to run a real quick experiment here. Shifrost casts prestidigitation on one of the panels of the car, basically, and sees if that clears the graffiti off of it.
It clears one set of the graffiti off of it.
Well, with enough time and enough application, we can take care of that. Okay, Oko-san, we have something we could actually use your help with. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
Okasan believes in helping friends, as does Lord Putty.
Tell me, Oko-san, have you met Omnius yet?
Who?
Omnius. He is also bird person, but very black and a bit more sneaky than you.
You share a cage.
Wait, what?
You have a roommate now, yes.
Okasan has a what?
It is called the roommate, someone that shares the room with you.
You are sharing a room with me now.
Yes, but this is your bedroom back at the guild. Someone else sleeps in the same room you do.
They do what now?
You know how you go to your room and go into your cage and go to sleep?
Ah, yes, Okasan's cage. It's been a while since Okasan has been in it.
Well, there is another person that does the same thing in your room, in the guild.
What?
You have to share.
What?
Yeah, the good news for you is that the person is lost, but the bad news for you is that we must find this person. We must also find a chair.
Okasan has seen many things on his journey. From his comically large taco hat, Okasan pulls something that is clearly not a chair. It
Is
is
that the cactus?
Is this chair?
I do not think that counts as chair. You have used a chair before.
You sat in one in Cervantes' office.
Thunk.
Okay, let us try this again. Chair usually has a place for you to sit down, usually has a little thing for you to lean back against when you are sitting down, and usually stands on 4 legs. 3, 2, 1.
Okasan pulls out another cactus.
Less spikes.
Would you want to sit down on that?
Okasan has sat upon many of these during the course of his journey.
Are they not uncomfortable to sit on?
Okasan usually puts a giant beanbag on top of them. Except sometimes Okasan eats the beanbag. It's a serious problem.
That he eats the beanbag or that he needs the beanbag?
First one, then the other.
Oh, good God, he's actually gaining awareness.
Something like this. She pulls out a piece of paper from her bag and draws a picture of a chair.
Hmm. Okasan pulls out a third cactus.
Actually, no, we're looking for a cactus.
Ah, yes, Okasan can help you find one of those. I do not currently have one, but I can help you find one.
I thought this was a good idea. I need to book an appointment with you, man, to see if I have tumor in head now.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Chief Well?
I think I am, but the recent events have made me think maybe I am going crazy, so who knows?
You turn and see a rather plain-looking gentleman in a bowler hat and a sharp-looking suit. Old 80s, 20s, 1820 style, so he's rocking the stockings and some fancy heel boots at the same time. Rather stylish in pink and gold. Just the person I'm looking for. It's just that these news of the grapevine is you are looking to find your missing companion.
That would be one of thing I am looking for in this place. Yes.
Well, I believe I can help you. See, I'm part of the bureau, keeps this place running sort of sensibly as much as we can. The sentries can only do so much, and apparently your missing partner disrupted the time-space continuum just a wee bit. So in doing that, they got sent off to office hell.
Office hell.
Yeah, it's like the endless market, but it's not so fun. You get stuck doing paperwork all the time. All the time, and it's... Well, time goes a lot quicker there, and... well, if you're lucky, you get out before you become aware of time. If not, you go crazy. Like me.
Okay. Where might I find this office hell?
Now, we can take you to the direction of office hell, but first you need to make us a little delivery to one of the other departments for us, please?
Of course, there would be string attached. Okay, what is delivery that needs to be made?
You don't know where the box comes from, but he pulls out from behind his back a rather sizable cardboard box wrapped up in string and brown paper and hands it to you.
This is not illegal, is it?
It's the sloshing and wriggling you can hear going on inside that gives you a second thought. Oh, no, good sir. It's perfectly fine. It gives you a grin so wide it challenges stands and you think his jaw's going to fall off.
Is your face all right, sir?
Just fine, my good sir.
Uh-huh. Ayuki, do you see what I see here?
I see a package that is sloshing.
Okay, just checking.
Remind me, did I tell you where to deliver it to?
Not yet, you did not.
Oh, this needs to go to the bathroom department.
The bathroom department.
Yes.
Which way would that be?
It is that way. And he points especially downwards.
Downward. Out? I do not have excavator here.
Is there like some stairs we can take?
Oh, sorry, I just dropped my map. And he picks up a piece of paper it's pointing to. Here we go. Looking at the map as you unfold it, whoever takes it, you see it's pretty much like the letter on notice that brought you in the first place. In that it adapts to how you are holding it. So it gives you a layout of the residential area. Turn around, you see the residential area of the map. Spin around to meet how you're changing position. And at the same time, there's a big red arrow stating bathroom department.
Well, at least it looks like we might be able to get there. I would say easily enough, but we all know this won't be easy.
And we still haven't found the chair.
No, we have not.
Okasan gave you chair.
I mean cactus.
Okasan will help you find that.
Okay. Right now we need to find the bathroom.
In the distance from Stan's office, you can see him make some signs that are pretty much definition of get him out of here.
You know, on second thought, I am very tempted to find out if Oko-san could help San sell things here.
Okasan, great salesman. He spreads the wisdom of Lord Puri.
I'm not that mean. Who am I kidding?
Somehow Stan seems to have picked up on what you're talking about and slams against the window of his office a big notice saying you're evicted.
You couldn't stop him from living in War Machine. What makes you think you can stop us from living in Condo?
For some reason, you feel urged to turn around and look up. And there's one of the sentinels just cracking its knuckles. It's wooden knuckles, which is quite the feat.
Giant wood friend! Okasan lived in one of those for a while.
You know, with Oko-san here next to me, that does not scare me.
The sentinel just takes a piece of chocolate and tries to slate that's hanging around his neck. That states fastball special.
If you do that, aim me in the direction of bathroom department.
It then just talks out, okay, and just reaches for you.
I mean, cloak of invisibility goes up, and I dodge. Unfortunately, I think we have overstayed our welcome here.
Probably.
Come,
Of course,
friends, we must find a cactus.
This does mean that when we are done, if we cannot find our way out of here, I suggest Oko-san, you try to become salesman here.
Huzzah!
Just out of spite, you know. Just that thing. Okay. So we have map, we have box, which decides it wants to slush. I have feeling this is going to go very badly, but what choice do we have at this point? We must be on the look for the cactus while we travel. Are you two ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Fair enough.
As with all navigation rolls, give us our intelligence roll.
Okay.
Seven.
9.
19.
Let's just say Chifos is holding the map to begin with, and somehow he gets you lost where you end up in the land of toys. You do not want to speak about the experience you had in the land of toys.
The slinky, it wiggles.
And that's the stuff you can talk about.
There was an entire section behind the black curtain.
But look on the bright side. Look at all the Beanie Babies I got.
Okasan, you somehow, by the sheer force and will of your existence, end up in the food department. It's not 5 minutes before there's a fight over the state of the puddings they are serving.
This pudding is no pudding fit for a man.
This pudding is serviceable for a king.
It is of no such thing.
It is.
Okasan has suffered an indignity that he will not forget.
It's at this point the stall seller just rings a bell. And suddenly Okasan finds himself lifted.
Okasan pulls out his own bell and rings it. Because he has one!
He is now being lifted by 2 sentinels. And now they start to juggle him.
Okasan will ride in style.
Well, they're juggling him. One of them using both hands, the other just only using one hand, while it chalks out the message, "Where are you going?"
Okasan needs to find a cactus, he does.
Okay, well, Yuki leads Chifos to the bathroom department. Okasan has been forcibly relocated to the gardening department. The problem is he landed in the cactus patch.
All of these chairs, and not a single cactus. This is the worst market.
What are you doing in my cactus patch?
I'm looking for a cactus and all I see is chairs.
These are cactus, you daft bird.
These are chairs. I need a cactus.
It's at the point about the cactus grower pulls out the bell, gives it a good ringing, and Oka-san's lifted in the air again.
I said cactuses. These are chairs.
It's at the point the cactus seller is going, send him to the furniture department. And for the second time today, Oka-san is delivered to another department via the passport special. He is this time just lucky to have landed in the bedding department. Admittedly, he has landed in a pile of mattresses where only his legs are now sticking out.
Are the mattresses filled with feathers?
They are now.
I can't imagine what Oka-san will think being in, like, an entire mattress that is filled with what he would probably think is the fellow Lumas.
My God, my fellow Lumas, what have they done to you?
I found a bag of friends. Oka-san must do his dance of greeting.
And cutting back to Yuki and Chifros, it takes 5 minutes for you to find a shortcut and get through the bathroom department. It is another half an hour, and you can visibly see the right speck of Oka-san being launched from one department to the next.
That's one way to flip off the bird.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, probably.
It is another.
Hopefully he didn't land any cactus.
Eventually, that you hear the screaming of this is not a worthy pudding as he comes landing by your feet, going sliding up towards you.
Where were you?
So looking for a cactus, and all he found was chairs.
That's fair.
You know, I'm not going to question it.
You know that he has been stamped by pretty much every department there is. It turns out he was sent back to the guardian department. And then they started to stamp him with the departments with the notice of do not return.
Oka-san has graffiti on him now.
How did you get banned out of the Build-A-Bear?
Oka-san built a bear.
I am almost afraid to ask, but curiosity is going to kill me one of these days.
He used bits
What
of,
what did bear look like when you built it?
Bear-shaped.
Could you define bear-shaped?
Well, you see, it tended to sing about Mr. Fahrenheit.
It tended to sing about Mr. Fahrenheit?
Yes.
And what else?
It shot fire.
I think we figured out how it got banned from Build-A-Bear. I still need to pick the spells for that game. Anyway. I see you still have great talent at making friends wherever you go, Oko-san.
Oko-san has friends in many places.
Also, Kill still cannot detect sarcasm. Good to know.
I don't think that's ever gonna change.
Probably not, but we can hope. Okay, we've got to be closer to bathroom section now.
Smells it.
You were hit by the scent of cleaning detergent. It smells like pretty much just after the girls' bathrooms are cleaned.
Oko-san detects the scent of evil.
That is not scent of evil, that is scent of hygiene. Speaking of which, your roommate has managed to clean out that filthy, nasty cage you sleep in.
He did what now?
He cleaned out your cage.
He did what?
He cleaned out your cage.
He did not get rid of Oko-san's musk.
Oh, he got rid of it. It took many applications of carefully... who am I kidding? He almost burned down the room with fire.
Twitch, twitch, twitch.
We ran out of bleach, too. It was really impressive how much he used in that one little area.
I think he broke a few hoses in the process.
Guild was
Oko-san
more
has
than
suffered
happy
an
to supply
indignity.
him. Guild was way more than happy to supply him with all cleaning products he needed to get rid of that mess.
This is why,
Indignity.
this is why Oko-san was spared the guild fees for about a month.
Okay, must go find someone that works here so we can ask where deliveries need to be made.
Yep. Knock, knock, knock.
You knock at the door of a little hut that's specially made out of toilets. It opens up and there's an elderly little dwarf answering. Yes, help me help you.
Delivery!
Ready? Where's the order?
Man in bowler hat asked me to deliver this here. And I kind of push forward the sloshing box.
The dwarf takes the box. Men in bowler hat. Did he say he was from the butte? Before he could finish what he said, suddenly something erupts from the package. An eldritch horror of a mixture between a tree and a squid. Suddenly, both dwarf and package disappear back into the hut. The hut erupts outwards as the abomination just wiggles about and just... As you can see, especially some kind of giant ball of tentacles that now has got the dwarf wrapped up into it. Just goes rolling away, and you hear the dwarf screaming, "I'll get you for this, Bureau!"
You know, there is a phrase that perfectly encapsulates the feeling I have right now after seeing that. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Guess we ended up in a prank war.
Is possible. Okay, let's see. We've completed delivery for Strange Men and Bowler Hat. Let's see if the map has any information on where Office Hell is.
It says, look behind you. You look behind you, which is pretty much the entrance to the bathroom department. And there's a strange man in the bowler hat. Ready? Well done, well done. This way, and I shall direct you to the first level of Office Hell. And that's where we bring this part of the session to a close. Part 2 coming soon. Until then, avoid the taking packages from the bureau. Later, folks.
Bye.
Tacos.
Bye-bye.